Welcome to the City of Swan. I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Taryn, and we're here today to introduce you to one of the best places to live and work in the world.
The City of Swan is a community of over 100,000 people, spanning more than 1,000 square kilometres.
A huge area incorporating commercial, industrial, cosmopolitan, suburban and rural centres.
And it's a transport and distribution hub. It's only 20 minutes from Perth International Airport and has its own rail link.
No wonder the locals call the City of Swan the gateway to the northwest.
They certainly do. And with Western Australia's rich resource economy and the current mining boom, that's a pretty good place to be.
The city's diverse and multicultural population has almost doubled in the last 20 years and looks set to nearly double again by 2030.
Making it one of the fastest growing communities in Australia.
And along with that growth comes the opportunity for investment.
Opportunities that we'd like to tell you about.
But first, let's touch on a little of the area's history.
Inhabited by the Aboriginal Whadjuk Noongar people for around 45,000 years, first European settlements in the City of Swan were established in 1829.
As an inland river port with roads leading northwest and east, the City of Swan became a junction point for the state's materials and resources transportation.
With corresponding growth in business and residential development.
The city's strategic placement led to a massive influx of investment in the fields of manufacturing and construction. This investment paid off, and the City of Swan grew into a prosperous and dynamic centre of industry and commerce.
The consistent and stable growth over time has also created a lifestyle for the city's residents that rivals anything in Australia.
A priority for the City of Swan is to consistently improve the standard of its services and help create a stronger and more vibrant community to attract new residents, workers and visitors to the region. To support this, the city directly provides 6 libraries, 3 leisure and aquatic centres, a centrally located visual and performing arts centre, and a variety of sporting and general recreational facilities.
Both public and private educational institutions within the City of Swan provide for early childhood education through to tertiary technical college. The calibre of local schools attracts students from all over Western Australia and overseas.
With the addition of shopping malls, golf courses, movie theatres and a dynamic mix of cafes and restaurants, the City of Swan has something for everyone.
And let's not forget the wine district.
Of course, the Swan Valley has a global reputation for excellence in winemaking, with internationally recognised names like Hortons and Sandalford Wines.
As Western Australia's oldest and most visited wine region, the Swan Valley has earned its reputation as Perth's Valley of Taste. And the abundance of prime agricultural land in the Swan Valley also means fresh fruit and vegetables are always available.
Healthy and delicious fresh produce can be bought direct from the growers in roadside stalls or in the local supermarkets.
The City of Swan is home to a thriving tourism sector, which injects about $110 million per year into the local economy and attracts about 1.4 million domestic and international visitors annually. The city is a strong supporter of the sector and values its contribution to the economic and social fabric of the area.
The multi-award-winning Swan Valley Visitor Centre provides one of Australia's best integrated visitor experiences.
The City of Swan offers a choice of lifestyles to its residents, a result of its rapid development and its diverse and vibrant population.
The strong and stable growth of the past continues to provide opportunities in the present.
Investment opportunities that are already accelerating into the new millennium.
Fueled by exponential growth in the Western Australian resource economy, industrial sectors within the City of Swan, such as Malaga and Hazelmere, are flourishing.
12 kilometres from the Perth Central Business District, Malaga is the major industrial hub for the City of Swan.
Hazelmere is a more recent industrial development. Investors recognise the benefits of its central location and access to transport lines.
The selection of Bullsbrook and Whiteman for priority development and another proposed industrial site at North Ellenbrook ensures more opportunities exist for investment.
The industrial entities of the City of Swan also have immediate access to the transportation required for distribution to the Asian market through the Port of Fremantle.
The future of the City of Swan lies in continuing to develop the area with a focus on the city's importance as a significant gateway to Perth. The City of Swan has a very bright future full of opportunity. The city has an established strategic industrial area in Malaga with more than 2,000 businesses, and the newer Hazelmere industrial estate is proving very popular. The city is also home to the major retail centre of Midland, with a vast catchment stretching from beyond the City of Swan and into the agricultural areas of the east and the north. Ensuring infrastructure is in place to enhance and sustain our population and growth is a key priority for the city.
The National Broadband Network is revolutionising business within the city.
This state-of-the-art fibre optic network means faster communication and better business practices. Core services in the City of Swan include power and utilities, education and training, childcare, waste management, emergency services, leisure and recreation, corporate services and business advice.
The City of Swan Council, our board, has built an excellent reputation for stable governance. Our staff are committed to promoting business growth that supports our vibrant communities. Maintaining healthy relationships with federal, state and other local government agencies, as well as our business community, is an important part of our daily work. Our professional staff are keen to help develop businesses within the city. Our values of respect, excellence, accountability and leadership help to create a work culture that is customer-focused with a team spirit recognised by the community. The City of Swan is always looking to the future.
The State Government 2031 strategy has identified Midland as a strategic employment hub with 42,000 jobs to be created. WA is enjoying a major expansion in its resource economy. The City of Swan, in particular, the town of Midland, forms an essential transport hub. As such, it has the full support of the State Government in developing the infrastructure required to meet the needs of the resource and agricultural industries. The parcels of land at Bullsbrook and Whiteman, defined by the City of Swan, offer a unique opportunity for investment. The proximity of these areas to the major transport routes are crucial to the future development of the state.
The City of Swan has demonstrated a sustained increase in the annual gross regional product of the area.
With an annual output of over $6.5 billion for the manufacturing and construction industries alone, the city's future looks bright.
With a rapidly expanding population and lucrative industrial interests, the City of Swan is experiencing an economic boom.
To encourage and expand commercial activity, the Midland Redevelopment Authority has changed the focus of Midland.
The transformation of the last 10 years has been truly amazing. Over the next decade, a detailed outcomes plan will continue to guide development and promote investment into the commercial and service economy.
As the City of Swan's major commercial hub, Midland is a critical distribution point for materials transportation to the state's mining and agricultural regions.
And $1.6 billion of output for wholesale and retail trade makes the City of Swan one of the most lucrative commercial investment opportunities in Western Australia.
Midland being a strategic regional centre with a very large catchment area, the Swan region business community is, as you would expect, a microcosm of any capital city in Australia. The majority of businesses are small to medium enterprises that are owner-operator, and it is a very large multicultural community. The City of Swan has a 10 to 20 year economic vision and strategy with a focus on creating growth and investment opportunities. The city's business and tourism unit is dedicated to attracting, supporting and growing businesses within the city.
Sustainable development of the geographic assets within the City of Swan is a key factor of city policy.
Responsible land development is encouraged, and environmental policies protect the ecological balance of the area while maintaining development.
LWP is a multi-purpose property developer specialising in large-scale master plan communities. We are currently developing Ellenbrook in a joint venture with the West Australian Government. One of the attractive qualities that brought us to the City of Swan was the availability of land within 30 to 45 minutes of the City of Perth. Our focus within the City of Swan reflects its possessing an established regional centre in Midland, the amenity of the Swan Valley and employment areas such as Malaga and Midland. The continued growth of Perth will be fuelled by West Australia's economic credentials. The City of Swan is in an ideal position to benefit from this. The City of Swan has assisted LWP by always being accessible and by providing an understanding and appreciation of the issues that affect our company in order that we can achieve sound economic growth. We consider the City of Swan's close proximity to the City of Perth and its vital infrastructure and also the stable and efficient management of the City of Swan to be key ingredients for ongoing investment decisions.
The strong growth being experienced by the city is expected to continue for many years.
We are here to help. We encourage businesses to contact us to find out how.
The City of Swan is a major economic contributor to the state and the nation.
The City of Swan is ideally placed and strategically directed to provide investors with an ideal opportunity.
The progressive local government, a rapidly expanding commercial and industrial base, and a steadily growing population of skilled workers, the City of Swan is set to tackle the future head-on.
Join us and become part of the most dynamic community in Australia.